Right. Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this CTFO event. My name is Adam Levy. I'm in Chester, Connecticut tonight. Excited to be down here, but doing this Zoom Tuesday Night Live. We do it every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Great to see all of you. We're going to cover a couple different topics tonight, but people are getting such amazing results with our Xantho Mist. I mean, this product is just so much fun to demonstrate. People are using it topically. They're obviously taking it internally, but I'd love to hear from some of the folks that are getting great results. And Catherine, I know you have an amazing testimony. Maybe you can start us off.
Am I stuck? I think I am.
Well, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll talk then. I pressed something and everybody froze. Let me try it again.
Well, we can hear you, so go ahead.
Okay. Well, I have some visuals, but I can't do them. I'll just talk then.
Okay.
I put a testimonial out regarding the Xantho Mist, and it took me, I waited a month because it does take time. I mean, I'm not someone whose body notices it like day one. So I thought, well, we'll wait. But I had a doctor's appointment too, because I have had for 3 years chronic kidney disease. And last year was very bad, and it dipped way, my numbers dipped very bad and low. So I got very strict about everything again. And then I waited for the Xantho Mist to come out, because this is something that does not have to go through my kidneys, since it was absorbed in your mucous membrane. And so I was excited about that alone. So in a month, I go to my doctor, my blood work comes out with normal kidney function. Now who knows, but what else did I do? Not one thing different than I've been doing except diet. I got more strict with my diet and added a lot of like cranberry and all kinds of other things like that. But I just don't see where that alone would do it. So for me, this is awesome. And so with someone like me, I didn't have any other factors that would cause kidney disease. Like, I don't have hypertension. I'm not diabetic. My heart and lungs are perfect, everything. The only thing I have is like terrible arthritis. So all I'm going to say is I don't take any prescriptions at all, by the way. Zero, none. I use the Xantho Mist now. I use the muscle and joint relief cream because I can't take any NSAIDs anyway because of my kidneys, and the Super 500, 1500 gummies. That's it. That's it. For someone with chronic kidney disease 3B, it was getting very bad, and terrible arthritis, but that's another whole thing altogether. That's all that I do. I don't take any other prescriptions at all. And I'm 72 years old. So this is like amazing. It's just amazing. Wow. And that's the story that I have. It's remarkable. And also I notice I do have, every year I tend to have skin cancer because I was the old redhead that sat in the sun, for 1950s, 60s, Yep. And so I'm excited about this summer using this on my skin, because I just had some removed from my eyebrows and my forehead and my back this year, another month ago. But, what are you going to do? But I'm already noticing a difference in my skin, by the way. I don't know whether those of you taking it have noticed that or looked at your skin, but my skin is changing too. It really is. It's totally different. So I won't talk evening, but all I can say is I'm going to continue to be taking this, and I really love it. And I also have a feeling of well-being, I guess, kind of a generalized thing, because I'd been really tired, obviously, and had a lot of, just kind of not feeling well. But since this month and taking this for the month, I suddenly am feeling back to what I will call my old self again, pre-kidney disease.
That is pretty amazing.
It is pretty amazing. You can't imagine what that feels like.
That is such great news. I'm so glad you're getting such fantastic results, Catherine.
My doctor can't believe it. She just looked at me and said, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it, because it's unbelievable. It never happens this way.
Wow.
Because once you reach 3A and 3B, you usually never go back.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Not bad at all. Well, hey, we're going to get to do this again with your camera on. Where it definitely.
I know, but I don't know what happened to it.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. Marilyn, maybe you can share your story a little bit. I know you just finished your first Xantho Mist and you're getting great results.
I am. I'm feeling more, well, for one thing, I finish what I start, and that has never happened. I'd always walk into a room and I started this and started that, and so it's helping my brain function a lot. Also sleeping really good, and I see your picture, now your picture is back on, Catherine. So
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Well, that is
Hey,
fantastic. And again, we're so glad you're getting such great results, Marilyn. And thanks for hopping on here on
Sure.
Wednesdays with us. We appreciate you.
hey, Adam.
Yeah.
I'm in Florida where there's a lot of nocemies,
Mhm.
and I got bit last year 20 times, and it took over 2 weeks for my skin to heal, scratching, scabs, and leaking. And I got bit again, and someone said the mist helps, and they were gone in 3 days, not 2 weeks.
Wow.
So that to me tells me that there's something going on. And then I was sleeping 5 hours for like the last year, and now I'm sleeping 7 hours.
So that's
And
pretty
I'm
amazing.
not
What's
getting up
that
and going.
worth?
I'm not getting up and going to the bathroom. I'm waking up naturally,
Yeah.
and I'm not drinking coffee in the morning when I get up.
Hmm.
So that's three things I'm noticing um, about the mist in me.
That's
And I'm
fantastic.
twisting and misting every day, so I'm taking like 20 shots. So
Well,
no,
that's a
because
little
I do
overkill, but hey,
4, and I asked them to do 4. So
there you go. People ask me how many do I do take 4 a day at one time, or do I do 2 and 2? And they ask me what I do, and I say, well, I do 4 and 4 because anything worth doing is worth doing in excess, right?
Yeah.
But that's fantastic, Dave. Great job, and I'm glad you're getting such great results. I mean, sleep is such an important factor. Does anybody else have a story they want to share before we run out of time here? Let's see. Is that you, Al?
That's me, buddy. How you doing, man?
Good, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
You have anything
You
you
know
want
where I'm at. I got diagnosed with vertigo, so
to? Mm-hmm.
fighting it. So I'm all right. I'm doing great.
All
Doing
right.
good.
Well, hopefully your vertigo is vertigone sooner than you'd like, or sooner than
Yep. Amen. Amen.
soon, right?
Amen.
There you go.
Amen.
You might want to get a hold of Malcolm. He had that for a little while too.
Yeah.
I think Malcolm's on the line here as well. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Craig Davis, how are you, my friend?
Good. Am I on?
You're
Can you
on,
hear me?
buddy. You're on.
Okay. Sorry for the technical glitch, but I got a new computer and I'm on the cell phone anyway.
Right, you look,
Yeah, we have a new girl. She's had kidney issues as well. She started using the Xantho mist, and after 4 days, she was scheduled for a procedure and called me up and says, "Well, can I cancel the procedure?" And I said, "Well, that's between you and the doctor, but if it's elective surgery, that means you're electing to have it in consult with your doctor." And she says, "Well, the reason why I'm having it is all cleared up." So she went and called the doctor, and the doctor agreed that she didn't need the procedure. So how much is that worth? 4 days on the spray.
that's a miracle. Wow, that's incredible. Whoa, great
Yeah.
story, Craig. Great story. That's fantastic. Well, there's a couple of testimony pages that are up now. I believe the Team Unity has one. Of course, Legacy Team has always had one, so we've got that. Um, Make sure you plug your testimonies into those pages. You can share them on Biz Builders too, of course, but there are some pages that are specific to just testimonies, and it's good to accumulate those there. If you need help finding them, just let us know. All right, I want to move on. I got a couple of things I wanted to cover tonight and show you a few things. One is that we have this big event in Connecticut coming up, and I got to tell you, there are people flying in. Ted Wilson is flying in. So you're going to get to hear and get trained by somebody who has gone and done over $50,000 in business in the last 6 weeks. Okay, he'll be there, right? And this is a multi-million-dollar earner. He's earned over $18 million in network marketing over the last decade or so. So you know, you might want to be in attendance for that, right? I like to say success leaves clues, right? So plug in and get yourself to Connecticut if you're within driving distance for sure. If you got to fly, there's people flying in. You know, it's on the 20th. We just double check that calendar here for a second. I had it in front of me a minute ago. It's the 20th of May. Okay, 20th of May. It's a one-day event for the most part, just one day. So you can zip in and zip out if you want. Probably stay over for a night at least for some people. Some people stay over a couple of nights, but you want to make sure you're plugged into that. Also, 2 weeks later, Ted Wilson and Team Unity are having a big event, and this one's going to be huge. It'll be in Calgary, Canada. So if you've got people in Canada, I'm going. I'm flying up there. I've got my room reservation. I got my ticket. I'm going to help. By the way, Kevin Fournier will be there. Stu Finger will be there. David D'Arcangelo will be there. Okay. Those guys will also be in Connecticut, minus Stu. I believe Stu is not going to be there, but Kevin will be there in Connecticut, as well as David D'Arcangelo. And there'll be some other special guests. So you don't want to miss it. Either of those, obviously the one in Calgary, if you've got people in Canada, I'll be there. I can work with those people. That's going to be a really incredible event. When you see if you haven't seen the flyer for that already, that's just came out. And that's going to be a really amazing event also. So think about who you know, right? Think about who you know and in these places. And this is just the beginning. There's going to be something in Dallas coming up soon as well. And it's just the very beginning of getting back to live in-person meetings. Who's excited about that? I'm so excited about that. It's been like 4 years. I see people's hands up. You know, this pandemic is certainly good and over as far as we're concerned, as far as anybody's concerned. People are out and about, and you know, they want to get back to business as usual, which is really nice. And I have to say, not all network marketing companies have come out of the other side of this pandemic the way they went in. A lot of them were strong when they went in, didn't make it through to the other side, didn't really have the fundamentals that were needed, or the loyalty or the leadership to, you know, be able to pull that off. CTFO, it was an exception to that. You know, we pivoted really well and went online and did our thing through Zooms and continue to do that, and actually fast forwarded our business probably because of that. But now the glue, now the relationship building, now the breaking bread, the you know, training, the in-person you know, events. There's no substitution for that. I've been doing this for 36 years now, and I promise you, I look at the people here on the screen and I look at the people in my organization. These are people that I have eaten lunch with. These are people that I have flown to places and gone to trainings with over my years in this industry. And so I think back about who is in my group and who the leaders are. They're all people that I have very strong relationships with. Some go back 5 years, some 10 years, some 15, some 20 years. There's people on this Zoom right now that go back almost 30 some odd years. It's kind of crazy. So that gives you an idea of how important that piece of our business is that was missing over the last 4 years. So congratulations for you all making it through the other side, for one thing, but also, you know, being in a position to take full advantage of the growth that is happening with CTFO, with Xanthomist, and being at the very early stages of really $1 billion plus product. It's going all the way, guys. I mean, we can just get a sense of it, and with the testimonies that are coming in, it's quite amazing. So events, make sure you're participating, keeping your eye out for them, asking people, who do you know in those different places. Calgary, I believe, from what I understand, it's kind of on the west coast of Canada. So if you got people in Seattle, Washington, or places in that area, that corner of the United States, send them up. I'll be up there. Okay. It's not that far over the border from what I understand. Again, it's all relative, isn't it? Distance. But anyway, that's going to be a lot of fun too. And I just wanted to make mention of that so everybody can plug into those events and plug people in, and you can know that I can help you in that area. So I want to share my screen real quick. There's a feature on your website that I want to make sure that you're aware of. And let's see if I can get to it now. You don't need to do this with me. This is being recorded. You can just watch and learn from it. But here's what I want to share with you. This is my back office. And in order to get to this profile setting in your back office, you're going to click on your name right up there on the top right-hand corner. Can everybody see that? And then there's my profile. And when you do that, it takes you to this profile page. And the profile page doesn't really have much that can be edited, as you can see. You can, of course, make sure you're receiving emails. But what I want to show you is under Edit Personal Info. If you click on that, this is a page that is editable. And what I want to focus on right now is this bottom right-hand corner called Social Networks. Okay. Now, everybody's got this in their back office. Very few people have it filled out. And the reason why I'm showing this to you is because the next thing I'm going to show you, this needs to be filled out for it to work. So you want to make sure your Facebook link is in there. You want to, if you have Twitter, do Twitter. If you have a YouTube channel, get that in there. If you're on LinkedIn, make sure you get that. Instagram, pop it in there. Okay, if all you have is Facebook, then do Facebook. What's the best way to get that in there? Copy and paste. Don't try to type it in, folks. Copy and paste. It's the only way it's going to work. Okay, and where it will actually work. So now I'm going to go to, let's see. So now I'm just going to get out of here, not in my back office anymore, and I'm going to go to my website. Okay, so here's my website, and you see my name and Lisa's name here in the top left-hand corner. And there is a section here that says About, and then there's something called In the News. And many of you have seen or have been to the In the News section because there's this great article here called CTFO in the News, announces Xantho Mist, groundbreaking scientific discovery. Pretty cool, right? And you can read the rest of it here. Great article. Again, it's kind of like a PR press release kind of a thing, right? And at the bottom of it, you've got the video, which is nice, so people can watch the video. But wouldn't it be nice to be able to just send this out to people or to have people in your social network see it? So a real simple thing to do, I'm going to scroll to the bottom here of it. And look, it says share this to, there's Facebook, there's Twitter. I forget what that thing is. Is that Reddit? Maybe that's Reddit. This right here is email. So you can email this article to somebody. There's in LinkedIn. I believe that is Telegram, Pinterest, Tumblr, I think. Okay, so those are just the icons that you can share it to. As you see, it's not, there's no Instagram there. We should probably get that added to it. So, but what I want to point out is this. This only will work as if you're at your website. Okay, make sure you're at your website before you do this. And also make sure you fill in the social media things like I showed you a minute ago in your back office. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it to Facebook. I'm going to click on Facebook, and there it is. Okay, there it is. It pops up. It even looks like you're about to post on Facebook. And look where you can share it. You can share it to a news feed or story. You can share it on a friend's timeline. Kind of rude, but you can do it. You can share it in a group. You can share it in an event. You can share it on a page that you manage. So I can share it on Biz Builders if I want. Or look at this. I can share it in a private message. Okay. So let's just share it on my news feed right there. And right down here, it says feed or story and or story. I don't know if the story looks that good, but the feed does. And I'm just going to write something like testimonies are pouring in on this new mangosteen product. Whoops. product. Ask me for the details, or how about DM me for the details, right? Gotta be hip today, right? DM me for the details or to learn more, right? Now, I gotta say, what I've written here is just an example. I don't necessarily think that's the best thing to write. Okay, I would probably cater this and say, this is a product that I've been using for such and such a days. I'm getting better sleep now. I have more energy. Marilyn, you might say something like, I'm actually finishing tasks that I start. I've got hyper focused like I've never had before. DM me for the details to learn more. So it's always better to tell your own little personal story, or a story like I did one of these with my mom, I think, with her testimony, but something to this effect, right? You're going to get a lot more response when you have something, a personal type of a testimony, and then you say, hey, DM me for more details. Because guess what? If someone's having trouble sleeping and they read that, you're getting great results with this for sleep, if they're having trouble or their spouse is having trouble, they might hit you up for some more information, right? Whereas I'm just doing something kind of generic here. At the bottom here, it says post to Facebook. So I'm going to click that. Takes a few seconds and boom. Okay, that's done. Now, if I go to Facebook and I go to home on Facebook, there it is. How cool is that, folks? There's that post. Okay, that's on my Facebook. If I go to Adam Levy, it should be the last thing there. Let's see. I posted it, but sometimes it has to refresh. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, yeah, I just needed to refresh. Okay, there it is. There's my post on my page. Now, again, somebody clicks on this, where are they going to go? Boom. See where they're going to go? They're going to my website. Do not do this unless you do the things first. Because if it's generic and you don't send them to your specific link or post with your specific link that's pre-populated like it is in the back office, then they won't get here. So now they're at my site reading this interview, watching this video, clicking on the opportunity, clicking on shop, right? They're at my website. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. Again, if we go to, we're on this page. There's some other articles sometimes that are lower here. I guess they've moved them. So this is the most recent article, the one to share with people. And again, you can email it. Boom. Let's see how that comes out. Not so good. That one's not working properly. So anyway, some of these work better than others. Facebook is working. I think Instagram works fine. Again, I don't have Twitter, so I don't know, but you can give these a whirl. If you find one that's not working the way it's supposed to and you want to use it, let me know, because they just have to make a tweak to make sure that all those work the way they're supposed to. But definitely that one is working well. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys, because can you imagine if everybody started posting those news type articles that would come up? It's an easy way to send out that kind of information. Now, a lot of you have been through my training on text replacement. And of course, I'm always, updating that. I've got now, I think, 11 different text replacement, items that I can pull up, and I've almost got them memorized, which is kind of amazing. And so when somebody's asking me about, what it is that you do, I had somebody just hit me up a few minutes ago on let's see, we're running out of time here, on Messenger, and this person asked me what's the business that I do, right? So I just typed in mist one, boom, and my first introductory about Xantho Mist is right there, and I sent it off, and it just makes it easier, right? It makes it so much easier. So these are just some of the tools that I wanted to make you aware of, and hopefully that training was helpful for you, and you can start using that in your different social media outlets. All right, let's see if there's anybody else here that I wanted to touch base with. No, I think we're in pretty good shape. Does anybody have any questions on what I covered just now? You can unmute yourself if you want. I'll answer those if you've got any questions. If not, we're running up on the on the bottom of the hour here anyway. Bottom of the half hour anyway. Everybody seems to be in good shape. No one's raising their hand. All right, good deal. Well, hey, I want to thank everybody for hopping on Tuesday Night Live. I'm very excited about all the things that are in the works and that are coming our way. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention, the Verb app. Okay, everybody knows about the CTFO app called Verb. It's that advanced prospecting system that's in your back office. It's $20 a month. By the end of this month, that will be fully operational and updated, and we'll have this new feature called Verb Live. Okay, Verb Live. I know, Al, you're pretty excited about it. Al, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about how Verb Live is going to work?
Verb Live is going to change everything in webinars and all. It's just going to be incredible. I used to have it with another company. When we do, for example, we're doing a Zoom right now. Adam could just pop up a link and we just touch it, or whoever wants to click on it, and they can order products, sign up right on the page. It's going to be exciting. That I was on it. I've been playing with it. We don't have the whole full version, but I've been playing with it, and yeah, I'm excited about it. I did very well with the other company when I was with it. I had a lot of orders. Very good, especially when you do a two-way, a three-way. You can do the whole presentation, and you don't even have to do nothing. Just let them tap the screen, and they do it all.
So to be clear, like if, for instance, I'm doing a presentation on the opportunity, and I say, this is the core, like for instance, you want to, I'll probably share my screen on this and see if I can come up with it. Hold on. We only have a minute or so to go, but let's say I'm.
Well, anyway, it's just like right now. If we're doing Facebook, just like that, where you're at, when you're seeing my face and I'm seeing your face, on this corner here, right here,
Yeah.
I can put in a little button.
Yeah.
And then somebody can click on that button, and it goes right to the product what they want to order, or they want to go to the website and sign up. It's just it's going to be incredible.
So for instance, let's say I'm showing this slide and I'm giving the presentation, and you guys have all invited guests, and I'm showing this slide and I'm saying, okay, this is how you want to start. You want to start with your foundation. You want to make sure that's on your smart chip. Click on your foundation and it will take them right to their cart, and they'll be able to add that to the cart. And again, if you've sent them there, you're going to get credit. It's going to link to you. It's going to be linked to you. So if they're signing up, it's going to link to you. How crazy?
Yep, that's correct. That's correct.
So
you can invite as many people to this thing, and then whoever invites those people, they click on it, they get the order.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that myself.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, excellent, guys. Well, hey, stay tuned for that. So sometime this month, you might want to invest in the Verb app, because it's about to get really sexy and really efficient, and you're going to want to be able to participate in that, the way that's going to work. All right, thanks everybody for hopping on. As always, Tuesday Night Live, 8 p.m. Eastern time, followed by the company's corporate Zoom at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's at ctfowebinar.com. There's always something good on there as well. ctfowebinar.com, 9 p.m. on Tuesdays, directly following our Tuesday Night Live. Thanks everybody for hopping on tonight. Hopefully it's helpful. Appreciate you all sharing your stories. Love you all. Bye-bye for now. Good night, everybody.